Playing. But yeah, that was a little bit stressful. Trying to get my computer working, ready to fucking play, and then the computer wouldn't boot up.
Yeah, it's always frustrating.
Oh yeah.
Like, now I'm just scared. I'm gonna get that. You should restart right now. It's like I'm paranoid now.
Yeah, it's been having issues lately, like between our internet connection. It kind of started when the whole quarantine thing started months ago. Like our internet, I imagine, because everyone in the area is at home online or something.
Yep, that's been the problem in most of the country, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's been choking it
Yeah.
up. But lately it's somewhat been acting normal again, which I was excited about until, like I said, today my computer fucked up. Like I went to go boot it up, ready to fucking play, and it wouldn't work. But at least we're here now, so we can finally play. But yeah, it looks like everything is connected. YouTube on Mulligan Live, my Facebook, Periscope, Mixer, Twitch is still a little bit slower, but that's typical. So yeah, let's get started. What's up? Now everybody can see us. Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
All right, cool. Yeah, so before we get into this, our first official session for Team 2, I wanted to go over a couple things. First off, anybody tuning into the live stream, thanks so much for watching. Please like and share the video. Please go to Mulligan Live on YouTube, show some support. Shit has been so stressful lately. We were just talking about that, just, my computer's fucking up, but just in general with the quarantine and the way the world is, and online politics and all the bullshit you see, and it's been so stressful. So I really look forward to playing Cyberpunk with everybody, and I enjoy everybody watching, and hopefully you support it and we can get the community bigger and bigger. So yeah, subscribe, like, share, show us some love. We really appreciate it. We need this.
Yes,
But
you
yeah.
got to take your frustrations out on us now.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, the other thing I wanted to go over before we get started is we need to amend a couple things or mention a couple things that I forgot to go over in session 0, and some things that me and Eric went over as far as his character Dodger, the Fixer. So first off, I didn't mention, but their armor and SP, like, I know I mentioned we're starting off with that sort of custom gear, just to get things going. Once that stuff gets damaged down to the point where you need new, that's gone. Then we're going to focus on what's actually available, mentioned in the starter kit in 2020. We might alter things. Hopefully Red will be coming out soon anyways. But aside from that, that's one way that custom armor is gone, is you take hits and the SP keeps lowering to the point you just got to get rid of it, move on to new. Or you want to buy, skin weave or plates or just upgrade armor in general, like, we can do that, you know what I mean? So when that happens, then this goes, you can layer regular armor that you can buy or whatever, and we'll incorporate the whole EV, negative on reflex and dex or whatever we need to do on layering, and we'll figure that out as we go. I'll probably pull a lot of that from 2020 and just kind of alter some numbers a little to make sense for the red starter kit. The other thing that we didn't mention, that we changed, and Dodger, you can explain as Dodger would, kind of what we're doing with Joe's Diner. It is, he's not a ex-solo, he's going to be an ex-nomad. It's still a cool spot for solos to hang out after gigs. No one wants to fight there. They just want to mind their own fucking business or pick up new jobs. That waitress is still there. That's all cool. But we did decide that it is the place, your family's former restaurant, or what was it, a bar, or
The bar.
yeah, it was.
Like, it wasn't the foreign bar, but it's just like the local hangout, and Joe sort of took care of me as much as he could in the general thing.
Okay.
So it is just that neutral place, but everybody in Night City knows that's the place to go, especially for solos and edge riders.
Exactly.
So it will still be the main point for me and Raven to meet up.
Yeah, and you are a little bit close with Joe. Like, not that he's there all the time. He's a busy, kind of crazy dude, sweetheart. Once you get to know him, but you are a little close with him because of family ties in the past. He did kind of take you in and help you out and stuff, so that's kind of cool. And then the other thing too is the whole apartment situation. I'm sorry, let me get a little bit of water here. I guess what we could do is let's just get into um, session one, and I can address the whole apartment thing because I have an idea for that. So we know that Dodger typically rents out an apartment over there. I guess it's in the East Marina or over by the docks, over towards that area. It's the typical studio, 1500, whatever. But as a fixer, he loves to live beyond his means. He wants to kind of pimp out and take advantage of what he knows how to take advantage of. And one of those things is through doing gigs, through networking, he tends to come across like pimp spots where he knows he can go break in, squat, and take it for a while because maybe the corp is overseas on business, like the current spot he's living in. So that's
Or the guy's dead.
Yeah, so that's what I was gonna do. So you could kind of pimp out, upgrade, and give a little story to that, and it can be an ongoing thing that changes. But we'll just say for right now, you're all currently hanging out in a private apartment in West Hill Gardens. Dodger has this spot for at least another month, while the real owner is overseas on business. So let's get you there.
It was a favor.
Yeah, and you can describe that if you don't want it like a breaking in and kind of taking the spot sort of thing. If you would much rather it be like actually the dude's cool and maybe was like, hey man, I'm going overseas. I know if you want to crash here, it's cool. However you want it to be. What do you want it to be? But that's where you're at. You're in West Hill Gardens, which is super fucking nice. It's over on the kind of the west side of Night City. They're like all private apartments and condos and shit. There's an underground parking. Each one has its own private elevator up to that your own units. I mean, it's pretty nice. As you can see in the blueprint that I just put up, it's much better than just kind of your tube of a studio apartment that you typically might pay. This one is a little bit bigger, a little more room. All the appliances, the furniture, everything is top of the line, pimped out. But more importantly, the building is secure as hell. It's you got that private garage sort of hookup. I think there's also like a pathway to nearby shopping center from the parking garage you can actually get to. So there's kind of cool things like that in the area. But you have this for at least another month, before that corp gets back. How did you get this place, Dodger?
Well, knowing Dodger, he probably not only picked the guy's wallet, but also his agent. So he saw the booking information. He was going overseas for a while, and he just let himself in right through the front door using the guy's key card.
Nice. All right, I think we lost Raven's video. Oh, it's reconnecting.
Yep, she's back.
All right, cool. All right, awesome. Everyone can hear everybody? Val, you hear us?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure because it reconnected.
That was weird.
Yeah, it reconnected. But hey, that happens. And we also know that tonight on Roll20, they're doing that big database update. So it's going to be down at 11:30. I imagine leading up to that, there's going to be a lot of congestion. So, if we do get disconnected or something happens, so be it. We'll keep going on. Hopefully the live stream will go in just another video. We'll connect it on YouTube so it makes sense. But if nothing else, hopefully it just stays together and we can do this. But yeah, so you guys are hanging out in that apartment. Just kind of the typical shit, you know what I mean? It's like it's the afternoon. You get a call. There's a client calling from your listing on the Night City Merc board. We'll say it's calling Raven's phone since it's the point of contact on the Merc board.
Hello.
Yes, I saw your posting. I'd like to hire your team's services. There's a file on Network 67 of a database storage facility found in East Marina. If you can, hack that and retrieve said file at precisely 1:01 a.m. and send it to me immediately after, I can pay you 3,000 euro bucks. If you accept, I'll send you the address and details to your account along with half payment up front. And just so you know, anytime you guys get a call on the Merc, even though Raven's answering, you can easily put that on speaker. You guys are a team.
Yeah, I have it on speaker.
Yeah,
you
you
guys
post
all
it on
hear
there.
it.
That way everybody knows what's going on. Everyone can interject if they want.
So 1:01
So
a.m.
it's
Yes, precisely at 1:01 a.m. I need you to hack the file there and then send it to me.
That's
Okey-dokey.
a very
That's
small
very specific.
timeline.
Yeah, why that time?
It's important. The file will only be available within that 60 seconds.
And where do you want us to get this from?
I'll send you the info. Do you agree?
So I look at
Make it-
everyone, be like,
Make it
money.
5,000 in cash, and then we'll think about it.
Roll a persuasion.
All right. You've got to be kidding me.
He's just, yeah. You don't even need to roll again to deduct because it just basically
Oh,
what he
wait.
rolled.
Can I use my street deal for that instead of persuasion?
Yeah, you can do street deal.
Okay, street deal I'm actually good at.
Okay. Well, yeah, he's a little fussy at first. He's like, no, this is what it is, and then you realized, let me try a little harder. You use a little street slang and kind of work it in, like you know what the hell you're doing. You have a net runner and such. He's fine. There's another 500 available, but don't be late. And he hangs up.
I assume he sent us the information.
Yeah, so you get,
Yeah.
sent to your agent through the that Merc board posting. You get the details. It's a place over in East Marina, like he said. East Marina, as you know, and especially Dodger knows, you kind of stay over there. That's also where Joe's Diner is. It's a bunch of warehouses, a bunch of dock workers and stuff. But behind, I forget, it's like an express building. They deal with mail express and delivery packages. Behind that, there's just a medium-sized facility. It's called Loch Nest. Their logo is kind of like Loch Ness Monster, but it's called Loch Nest. Nest like security cameras and such. But they serve like hundreds, if not thousands, of businesses in Night City. This company stores and manages video feeds, security footage, streams, and more. It's a medium-sized warehouse facility, and that's all the info that's there. It's the address. He just basically needs a file, like he said, from Network 67 within that facility. So obviously there's this place stores and deals with people's security footage and streams and video things from businesses all over, and yeah, he needs you to get one of them. It seems like some file in 67.
I'm
Interesting.
definitely not happy about working in my own neighborhood.
Yeah, it's a
But-
little weird, especially the
Money's
timing.
money.
101.
The
Just
security
shake my
network-
head like weird.
We've had weirder, but it's a paying job and
It's
shouldn't
money.
be too rough for us. What do you
But
think?
always
Kristen?
you money.
Yeah, it should be easy in and out. If you guys are the ones that the techies got, if it's all security, and make sure,
Shouldn't be that
That's
bad.
the-
That neighborhood
huh?
shouldn't be too
Cameras.
bad in that neighborhood.
Yeah, and I'll say, if you want, Curly, does he have, is there like a general net running ability that would give you, knowledge of general computer stuff? And if not, I guess we could use interface.
I mean, there's system knowledge,
Yeah,
which
do
is
that. Give me that.
Okay.
That sounds good. Okay, cool. Yeah, that just being curious on that time frame that, it's probably some type of sensitive video footage like security footage where, they'll take it in and probably every hour on the hour or every 30 or whatever it is, it changes over, archives that, starts the new feed into some vault probably that you can't hack or get to in a separate place. That's probably why he needs you to get it right at 101. That's probably the turnover point. There's probably just like that, like you said, a minute window. But as you know, in the net and in real time in combat, like, each round or whatever within combat is like only 3 seconds, so as you go, you just got to make sure that you're there, at 1 a.m. to be able to get this at 101, whatever's in there. So that's what about the time thing. That makes sense about that anyways.
okay. Well, then it sounds like we have a job.
Yeah, well, who's hungry? Let's go eat at Joe's. Might as well. We got some time to kill before the end of the night. Also, I can see how Nina's doing. She might know something about this place. It's too low for me to hear anything about them.
Yeah, you guys can.
She
do
might
that.
know how long they've been there.
Yeah, so you guys can get over to Joe's. It's on the other side of Night City. So like, you go through the city. We'll say it takes at least an hour to get over there. So now you're kind of in the early evening. Maybe you can grab some dinner and kind of chill out there. It's like as always, it's crowded, but you guys get a seat. The second that she sees you, she clears the table and makes room for you. She knows you just like Joe, and there's just some typical solo and nomad looking guys there. Some dock workers, as you know, that area has a lot of rough and tough people, whether they're regular workers or guns for hire, but they're all just kind of chilling, minding their own business, eating. So yeah, you guys sit down. She's taking your order. What do you guys want?
Take a cappuccino. Just need something for the late night tonight.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
most caffeinated drink they have.
I'll take a coffee.
All right. She hooks
I'm
it
gonna
up.
ask her. I'll ask her how she's been doing. How's her night been going so far?
Well, it's going good. It's always quiet here, which I can appreciate. Easy work, easy work. Joe hasn't been in a while, though. I think he went out of town on some family stuff, but I'm not sure. How have you been doing?
Not too bad. Picking up work here and there, visiting a friend down in West Hills. You should come by sometime.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah. It's like, don't really get to enjoy that side of the city, but it's a nice change of pace. But I'm curious, have you heard anything about these Loch Ness? I heard it's a new security place. I haven't made touch base with them yet.
Oh, yeah,
They come in here at all?
No, none of those guys have, but I saw they moved in a few months ago, and she kind of like mentions the address of where it is, and it matches up with what that guy sent you. It's obviously there, and she's just, yeah, it's apparently they deal with like video storage or security with video or something or files. I don't know, but they seem to keep to themselves. It took them forever to install that place, though. They were kept bringing in like all this equipment, and they had all these computer geek guys running around and stuff. I don't know, but I don't know. Why? What's up with them?
No, I want to drop by, see what they know, see if I can find any work there, hopefully, or maybe they can find something to help me out. You know, if they
You're gonna
pick
get
up any
in it.
security guys out there,
You're gonna get into
they
net
coming here
running?
for lunch? No, information. It's always good to know
Oh,
where people are coming and going.
no, that's true. Yeah, none of them
And if
have
they got
come in.
cameras everywhere.
I haven't seen any of them come in. None of those guys. In fact, ever since they installed it, I really don't see a lot of people going in and out of there. Occasionally security guards or whatever. But you know me, I don't really go around the docks or around those warehouses and stuff. I just work here and get home.
Well, I'm glad you're staying safe at home. Oh, who are the security guys that work there? Do they come here for lunch every once in a while?
No, I haven't seen them. Just once in a while, I'll see them going in and out when I've happened to drive by on my way to work or home.
Always brown bagging it. Can't support local business. Tisk. But
Around what time is that? Do you leave work? Do you see them when they
Just
change? When they change?
no, over the past like weeks, just coming. My shift always changes, and there's always somebody over there, like a security guy. I see one like out front and stuff, and um, any time of the day I go by, there's like that. But I never see like a bunch of workers or anything anymore, other than when they moved in.
Hmm. Yeah, I'll definitely have to go drop by. Wouldn't be too bad to check out check out some of the other businesses there. I think who's next to them? Huh. Blue
Yeah, and she
lights.
gives you guys the coffees and stuff. She asks if you guys want anything to eat.
What would you
No.
recommend?
No, just keep the coffee
We
coming
got some real
for me.
burgers in that shipped in some and she one of our nomad travelers brought in some real meat, some real burgers. Those have been going pretty fast.
Yeah, well, you know what? It'll be a nice change of pace from some soy. So yeah, I'll definitely take a nice burger and fries for the night.
Right.
I just want the coffee, caffeine. Keep it coming.
Typical net runner.
Curly lasted, needs more caffeine.
All right, yeah, she hooks it up.
Uh,
You guys are hooked up. You guys eating, drinking coffee, whatever you guys want to do there. She's waiting on tables if you need her. Um, yeah, that's about it. What do you guys want to do? Aside from that, we'll say you get a call, Dodger, on your phone. It's Dutch, that fixer that you've worked with sometimes.
yeah,
Kind
the
of that
bane of my
love-hate
existence.
relationship. He's helped you out, but you've also helped him sometimes, and it's kind of that
Yeah, it's called bail.
love-hate relationship.
Yeah. All right, I'll answer it reluctantly. What's up, Dutch?
Hey, what's up, Chuma? Listen, NCPD was keeping everyone on
Oh
lockdown,
God.
as you know, with the whole night market shit. But they seem to be kind of relaxing again. So I'm gonna host a night market Monday, man. If you and your team want to come through like at midnight, that would be cool. I'll give you guys first dibs. Just come in. I'll send you the confirmation in the morning. I got some goodies for sale. I think you and your team will want to check out. Send me a message if there's anything in particular you're looking for. But just so
Ooh,
you know, yeah, night markets are gonna be back up, man. So just keep that in mind. Monday,
it's good to
midnight.
hear. I'll
Yeah.
let the water rats know. They might have some product for me to push. You got anything good? Anything that comes out?
Oh no, I got a bunch of kind of neat goodies, man. You'll just have to see it in person. I gotta go see what I can grab off my spot, and then I'll be ready Monday.
All right, sounds good, man.
All right, man.
I'll let Val know and say Curly. I'm pretty sure they could use some new toys.
Definitely, man. Y'all roll through. I got you at midnight, but I'll send you the
Hey,
confirmation that morning.
hey, Dutch. Before you take off, I'm curious. You hear anything about a new security company, mostly digital and visual, called Loch Ness? It's just set up in the marina.
No, no, I haven't heard of them. What do they do? What's up?
They sounds like they're a server for video data. So they're taking
No,
all the data from cameras and looks like they keep it until they give it to somebody who wants it.
I don't know. I haven't really fucked with any of that in a while, man. Like most of the shit I've been messing with has been like vehicle based, weapon based, some gadget stuff, cyber shit. But no,
Yeah,
I've been kind of out of the game with that. But no, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't heard anything. If I do, I'll hit you up.
you gotta remember, man, you gotta expand your business opportunities.
I do what
Guns
I
and
want.
bullets can only take you so far.
I do what I want.
Yeah, yeah. I'll remember that next time I have to bail you out of NCPD.
All right. All right. He hangs
All
up.
right. Take care, Dutch. That guy's a prick. But I'm not gonna find any better hardware and at least better prices, which is his problem. But no, sounds like this might be not too bad for a snatch and grab. Find the security, get him out of the way, get Curly inside.
Yep.
Val, you're the best person disposing of people. How do you think you want to deal with the guard? The
Well, I
easy way or the hard way?
need we need to go stake out the building before we try to go do this. So get another understanding how it looks. Can we go see it?
Yeah, you guys are actually right around the corner from there. If you I should have put in a kind of a East Marina or whatever the map, but just to give you an idea, it's all these docks that are going down the side here. Then it's these rows of warehouses. On these docks, towards the top and at the end of the warehouses, that's where Joe's Diner is. If you go to, few docks down, inland, just past the first row of warehouses, it's the second row of warehouses in. You could literally walk over there in just like, a couple minutes,
Yeah,
if that's what you
it's
wanted to
right
do.
to our it's right to our left and then a left. Yeah, it's just two lefts from us. Won't be too hard to get to. I have the map up.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, you guys can easily it's just a little bit inland from there. And as you guys can probably walk there with no beef because over, Dodger knows, but over in the marina over there, there's not a lot of gang activity or any shit like that because the local dock workers don't tolerate that shit. Same, just like how the solos and some of the nomads go to that diner and show in that area, like just the true tough guys and hired guns and hardcore, 9 to 5ers that are busting their butts at the docks. Like all the real roughnecks know, like this is a spot just to work or relax. Nobody fucks around, so there's not a lot of gangs. You guys can probably just walk there, no trouble.
Yeah.
I
I'll
want
remind Val not. I want to tell Val, don't shoot anyone. Here, the harbor police can't be paid off.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I'm pretty much gonna stay pretty much low key on this. I definitely am wearing my hood and my mask on my face. I have my face covered at all times.
okay.
Be very
Yeah, and
low.
like Dodger said, this isn't the combat zone. So definitely, police can be there within 5 to 10 minutes, sometimes 20 if traffic's horrible, depending on where they are, and it's all role based, obviously. But yeah, this is definitely the city, so it's not guns ablazing all the time with no repercussions. But
I
okay,
definitely
cool.
have the grappling.
Yeah, well, and you also bought a silencer, so that at least suppresses a lot of that, so people
Yeah,
nearby
I
won't hear
definitely always
much.
have that on me.
So that's kind of cool. But yeah, so you guys walk over there. Before you get up to the building, you know, you, you can see it up ahead. It's a medium-sized facility. Uh, Looks just kind of like a square warehouse. There's an electric fence around the place, and you see that because of the warning signs that are every few feet. Let's see here. Yeah, so yeah, medium-sized warehouse facility surrounded by an electric fence. You can see a couple security cameras, one on the back, one towards the front near the front door. There's some parking spots along the side inside the fence, but there's only 2 cars in there. There is a guard gate out front of the electric fence. It looks like that's the access point because there's kind of like where the fence opens. Give me a perception, Raven. Did you oh, you got a 1 because this doesn't have your combat sense in it though. What's your combat sense?
6. Do you want me to roll it?
Oh no, yeah, roll another d10 because it's gonna take away from that. Just want to see. It's higher than a 2.
Wait, where's the, hold on. Where do you find the dice at?
Go over on the left side. You'll see that little 20-sided die symbol. See that your little tabs up there in the top left? It's like a strip of little icons.
So, hold on. Info.
And there's one that looks like a dice. See it?
Is it on the character sheet?
No, on the
no.
main sheet.
Out on the main,
yeah.
On the map.
out by the map.
Okay, hold on. Where'd you guys go? I see it. Hold on. Oh, there it is.
If you highlight over that and just click on D10, that'll roll a D10.
Yeah, got it. There we go. Did it do
Okay, yeah, yeah. So it's like I said, that's what you see. You know, you see this building. There's a guard out front in the place. Let's see here.
So I only see one guard.
Yeah.
Do we know what kind of security company he's with? Can you see the patch?
I need a little more information. What's that?
You can back out. If you back that out, you can kind of see. This is the fence around there. Those little blue squares are cameras. One's in the back corner that swivels. It's kind of scanning or has that 180 sort of pan. The other corner has that camera by that front door. You see the parking spots there on the right. That little square protruding out from the pink electric fence down there in the bottom, that's the little guard gate. Yeah, exactly, right here.
Okay, right there is where I only see one security guard so far.
Yeah, exactly. You haven't noticed anybody else. And this is just, initially walking up, kind of staking it out a little bit.
Yeah.
Yes, you see a couple cameras. You see a security guard kind of just chilling in a booth. He just seems to be minding his own business. Not a lot of activity. Okay. And you can't see, unless you get really close to read his patch or whatever, you can't really see what company it is. If that's what you were asking.
And they don't have a security car out there? Like one
no,
of the
it's
ones
just
that usually has like
normal vehicles. Yeah, there's 2 normal cars there.
No. Val, do you want to go hard or do you want to go soft on them? Because
no.
unfortunately, I don't feel like jumping an electric fence. That's not going to go well for us.
Try to lure him from there and try to get whatever keys he has on him, because that's the only way to get. I don't know how many other security guards are inside, and I don't want those cameras to alert anybody else. So we got to try to at least play it smart to get him away from the gate. And I can just probably maybe lure him with, put one of my wigs on and take off my jacket, because usually under my jacket I usually have some kind of seductive clothing underneath, so I can probably lure him towards the thing and maybe just grab him and choke him down and then tie him up instead of just going hard at first.
Can I use my scanner ability to see if there's any access points within the guard shack or whatever you want to call it?
Yeah, give me your roll. It's your interface plus 10, isn't it?
It's wow. Okay. It's interface plus D10. So I guess since I critted on that, would I roll another D10, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you. Yeah.
Wow. Holy crap.
Oh, badass. Okay, well. Yeah, so all that caffeine's got you so fucking hyped that you can tell that there's a there. Let me see here. Um,
I don't know.
yeah, you can see that at the guard gate there by the front gate. There's definitely a hardwired system there, uh, and then you can sense that there's a shitload of uh, networks coming from in here, and there seems to be one back here as well. The details of those you can't really tell. This obviously you can tell it's hardwired. Yeah, and I mean, you can assume. I mean, with all that fucking caffeine and crit rolling, I mean, you can kind of tell that that's probably what's controlling the electric fence, if not more things. Who knows?
Okay. 'Cause, yeah, I'm wondering if maybe the cameras and the fence are controlled by that,
Yeah,
or I can
definitely.
get to it from there.
Yeah, it seems like that's what's up. But you can at least tell like the electric fence is probably controlled by that. That dude's controlling the gate and stuff.
Sure.
And I'll give you that much because man, those were some badass rolls. Jesus Christ.
Well, we can always go see if I can pay him off. Not like the security guard guys get paid well too well. Might
Yeah,
be
that's what
easiest
said.
way.
Lure him away from the gate.
It's true too.
Hmm. Well,
Well, how much time did we want to take to make sure that we get in and since we have to get this file at 101.
Yeah, and just so you know, right now, we'll say it's it's night. It's getting close to nighttime. You chilled at the diner for at least an hour or two, just relaxing, drinking, eating. You got there in the evening, or so you're at least a couple hours from when it's 101.
Yeah.
So it depends on how you want to handle that. You can, I'll let you, if you have something specific you want to do, we can try to do something. We can skip that time if you want to just say, hey, let's lay low until this time. This is when we want to act and do whatever. Or you can act now if you want. You can do whatever you want, obviously. But
well, we got a few hours. How about I go see if I can make a cash deal? See if we got a few hours. Let's see if the guard changes. If they do, I can go make a cash deal. If he doesn't want to play nice, we can come back later tonight and do things the hard way.
well, after checking out the place, seeing the guard gate, seeing the cameras, Curly scanning and kind of finding out that there's the different systems going on. Within that time, you see another guard kind of come walking around the building, like he was kind of in the back, maybe patrolling or looking around, and he kind of walks up to the guard gate, talks to that guy for a few minutes, and you see him like laughing and just socializing, shooting the shit, and then the guy just kind of starts continuing on walking. He seems to be kind of patrolling the premises, but like super slow, looking around. Obviously, you guys were out front for all that time and didn't even see that guy till now, so that's how slow he's walking around and just taking his time. He's casual as fuck.
So now there's another guy walking up.
Yeah, two guys is a little bit harder to pay off than one.
Right.
Why not?
So there's got to be a way to circuit out all this stuff.
We'll say that's the guard there, just chilling.
Okay.
Well, I could always call in the water rats. They probably do. They owe me a favor still.
Yeah.
Could have them cause a ruckus, get the guards' attention, and then we go in. But it's still going to cost me a little bit extra.
Yeah. So now we have two guys.
Curly. Oh, Curly, how long do you think it'll take you to get the information?
I mean, it depends on how deep they've buried it, but I mean, it shouldn't take but a few minutes. Once we get in and figure out, the access point and which network is network 67. Once we have that, then we know, usually it only takes, 30 seconds to a minute at most to get through a.
Can I use my sonic gear right now where we're sitting there listening to see if I can hear any chatter from them, what they're talking about, the security guards?
Yeah, you didn't. It was really hard to pick up because you hear like a pretty loud like humming coming from the building, between all the AC and cooling vents and fans and everything going on on the roof. You can hear
Okay.
like a buzzing coming from the building. It's not a super quiet building, and you can only imagine if you're hearing that. It's probably much louder inside. Maybe these walls are thick, somewhat trying to be soundproof to not fuck with neighbors too much. But yeah, it's hard to hear conversation.
So I wonder if it's loud in there, if I end up just using my silencer and trying to take out both these gentlemen in the front gate and just kind of get in, just start from there. But I don't know if any kind of alarm's going to go off if we touch that gate. Hopefully one
Killing
of them.
is killing is bad for business, Raven, especially in your own neighborhood.
That's
Last
true.
thing I want is harbor police on my tail. I
know.
We'll
So
do that
that's why
last resort. You can add to your kill count later.
we'll go with my first plan was try to lure them away from the gate. But now there's two of them.
Where's the doors at? That's what I'm curious about.
Okay, yeah. So this is obviously the gate, that opens, the electric gate. This is the front door, and all the other things inside you don't
Okay.
see. Stop metagaming. I'm still learning, how to fog out the sections.
I'm just curious about a door.
Yeah, the
that's
dynamic
fun.
lighting gets a little weird.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm learning about the fog stuff and ways to do it. I've also got some ideas to just put up a couple, an external map and then internal and stuff. But since yesterday's session 0, I wanted to get right into session 1 today. It was kind of limited, so I just drew this on the actual roll 20. So I'm still learning. I'm still new to roll 20. Don't judge me too hard.
Yeah, I
Don't
think
worry, Rob.
we're
You're doing a good
just
job.
gonna have to wait until they switch again. Maybe they're switching right now. As long as we get one person there to lure away from the thing, we just got to get inside that gate.
Well,
Yeah.
It seems like they weren't
I
switching.
got,
It seemed like, one guy's patrolling, the other guy's just posted up in the booth.
Because I do have zip ties. I can zip tie them out. At least choke hold them and try to get them to sleep. Sleep. And zip tie them down.
Well, you'll get to tie somebody up. Don't worry, Raven. But I got an idea.
Ooh,
It's gonna.
what kind of game are we playing here?
Well, I'm gonna call the River Rats. They owe me a favor, because during my life path I did get I got a booster gang. I made friends with them, and the River Rats run the smuggling out of the docks.
Nice.
I'm gonna call them up to have an accident with this lovely electrical fence at this corner here. How do you do the thing?
What are you trying to do?
Point.
Yeah, I'm gonna have them have an accident here with one of their trucks to take out this electrical fence and get the attention of whoever is patrolling.
Okay, cool. Who's your
And then we
contact?
deal with this
Who's
nice
your
gentleman here.
contact in that gang, or you don't have somebody in specific? You kind of work with them.
With the River Rats?
Yeah.
Let me.
And if not, whatever. Make up a name right now, and I'll let's call him.
Lucas Warbaby.
Lucas Warbaby. I like that.
Lucius Warbaby.
Lucius.
Lucius.
Yeah, he's my main contact.
Luscious Lucius Warbaby.
Lucius Warbaby, the best man to get something in Night City.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you call him. He's like,
Besides me.
What's up, Chumba? What's up, man? It's been a while.
Hey Chumba, how you doing? You hear about the night market? It's opening up.
Yeah, yeah.
Dutch got some new toys.
I've been hearing, man.
So,
They're opening
I'm
up all over.
Yeah, but I got a proposition. I could use some help tonight. I got a job, but I need someone to run interference for some local guys.
I got your back.
Nothing
What's
too
up?
bad.
What's up? What's up?
Need someone to have an accident with a fence tonight with one of the trucks. Nothing too big, nothing flashy. Just hit the corner of. You see this new company building up, Loch Ness. They do a security job.
Yeah, they moved in out
They
here,
got cameras.
man. Yeah, they've been moving in. They moved in a while ago, man. They just keep to themselves. What do you want me to do? What's up? We'll do whatever. We got your back.
All I need is one of your boys take a truck, nothing too fancy. Just have an accident, take out to the corner where that camera is. I'll give them directions to which corner it is on the neighborhood, I guess. Just say, hit that fence, just walk away, keep the guard occupied for a few minutes. That's all I need them to do.
All right, cool, man. You want us to come right now? What's up?
No, come probably about 12:45, give or take. 12:45, 12:50. There should be enough time for me to get what I need done there.
All right,
Just gonna.
12:45, man. And then you hear him kind of like talking in the back. He's like, yo, we're gonna rock this fucking fence, dude. Like, get the truck, dude. It's gonna be crazy. You hear people in the back kind of laughing and stuff. Like, yo, it's Dodger, dude. We're gonna do this.
Oh,
He's like,
boys.
all right, man. Yeah, 12:45. Cool.
All right.
Yo, you gonna
Well,
be
sounds
there?
like a
What's
good
up?
gig. I'll be there, but hopefully you don't see me.
All right.
You know how these nights are.
We'll rock
I
it
gotta
and then we're out.
I'm curious though. You got anything coming in on ships anytime soon?
Nah, shit's
always
been
looking to
slow,
make that
man.
money.
NCPD's been keeping shit locked down. It's just now getting back to normal, man. The night market's just opening. We're gonna start letting the cargoes come in probably this weekend.
All right, I'll see what I can do. Maybe I can get something from the boys down south. See if I can get something up your way. Get going out.
Yeah, let me know,
Make
man.
some money on both sides.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, hopefully if this goes well, I might have some pocket change for you and the boys too. Because I think I gotta fix your truck.
All right, man. But hey, if not, you know we got your back, man. We owe you, so it's all good.
All right. Well, definitely later this week we're gonna hit the arcades, okay?
All right,
Have some
keep it
fun.
real, Chumba. He hangs up.
All right, stay safe, Lucius. They're gonna slit my throat one of these days.
I love how every phone.
Let's hope not
conversation-
anytime soon.
I love how every phone conversation Dodger
Ends with
has.
those-
Yeah, it always ends like hanging up. Yep, that dude's an asshole. Yep, they're gonna kill me. Yep, that's.
That's just every
I know I
conversation.
lie. Yeah, this is why I keep Curly and Raven nearby. If I call them on the phone, I know they're gonna have an idea of what's gonna happen afterwards.
But yeah, they're
Oh, yeah,
down.
so-
You can you can count on them. Like you said, they owe you and they always hook you up and shit. You don't over push the favors. You use them once in a blue moon and they always come through. They got your back. It's like family and shit. So they'll be there 12:45. That'll go down.
All right. Well, we have at least one guard taken care of for a few moments because he's gonna explain why a fence got broke.
Oh yeah.
You think he
well,
can take care of the
hell
other guy,
yeah.
Raven?
They rock in there with the truck. It's gonna get wrecked. I'm sure it's gonna make a commotion. They're gonna check that out. It's gonna be an issue. What did you say to Raven?
I was just saying, Raven, you feel like you can take on that one security guard? Or are you too rusty?
Well, I have to tone it down. So
Well, just don't shoot him.
I will. I'll grab him and restrain him. I'll do that.
Knock him out.
Sounds good.
I do have some good stealthy and I do have grappling. Where is it?
Yeah, I think your martial art. You learned wrestling from
Yeah, wrestling.
that lady who took you in. And she's showing you how to fight and how to use weapons. And wrestling has definitely good grapple. You get like a +4 on grapple aside from what your martial art is, or whatever. I mean, or in place of your brawling and stuff, you use that. So yeah, you're definitely good at grappling and stuff. And you also have that silencer. So, you're kind of like you said, you're made to be stealthy. You're kind of like that assassin sort of solo. So that's good.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Just lure him, grab him in his. Flirt with him and then grab him and try to just zip tie him and gag him.
Yeah.
Put him to the side and grab his if he has any keys or anything to help with this gate or anything with the door. Just try
Let's
to.
see. Do you guys are we pretty much ready to bump up the time, have a little shift in time, and get to that point?
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on
Yeah.
the place. Well,
Yeah.
Check
we
out
can
some of
say,
the
yeah, we can say that
harbors.
you guys are like a warehouse down, just kind of chilling, keeping an eye on it, but enough away that the guard isn't noticing you like you're staking it out. And there's enough people doing shit around at the docks and warehouses and shit, no one's noticing. But yeah, you see the guard in the front. This guard you don't see anymore, so you can assume he's probably in the back just like previous. You've seen him doing his rounds and stuff, very slow, just like before. And the guys in the front, it's getting close to 12:45. Do you want to tell me your planned action or what you want to do there, Raven, or the rest of you? Because that truck's going to be hitting the fence here real soon.
Well, I went ahead and changed my look. I changed my hair color. I went to a blonde, short hair blonde, and then I'm wearing my seductive red dress. And so I'm pretty much going to try to lure him away from the gate as much as possible. I guess this might be. I will take it as like a corner.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's do this then. Are you trying to do this before the truck hits the gate or after, or how do you want to plan this, guys? You guys are together talking, making this plan. Figure it out and let me know.
We should all try. We should try to do it at the same exact time. The more distractions, the more we can get them away. The quicker we can get it done. So if there's over there having distractions over in one little corner, then I can grab that other guy. So if they're happening at the same exact time, there's no, everything's chaos. Just
Hey, Raven,
yes.
get his attention like 5 minutes beforehand. So by the time the truck hits, he won't notice you. Right, like you have his attention, but once that truck hits, he's gonna be distracted. That'll be your opening.
Right.
And then once you get the badge or keys, me and Curly will just walk right in, and I'll cover him.
That looks like it'll
you
take a
just-
little bit to actually to do some a little bit.
Okay. Well, yeah,
That sounds good.
It's about that time. If you agree, then yeah, you guys are kind of chilling back a little bit. Raven, you're swaggering up as sexy as possible, I would imagine.
Hey.
Hey, boy.
I did like the whole I dropped something. I'm a little lost, and I just dropped my keys down and my phone. And I was just kind of stumbling in front of him and stuff, just very putting my ass out there, just trying not to put too much of my face into the cameras or anything, just more of my backside.
Definitely bending at the waist, not the knees. I get it.
Right, very, very ass up.
Okay, cool.
No,
Yeah,
Curly, she can second.
give me a you have seduction, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, go to your character sheet. Give me a seduction roll.
Where is
The guy definitely notices you. Second you're walking by, you're standing out in the docks like a fucking red rose in a desert. It's like this is all rough workers, kind of rough docks and warehouses, and here comes a sexy woman, in a red dress, bending over and stuff like.
Under.
If you look at your character sheet, look at your skills. There should be. I think. Let me see.
Because I have. Oh, here it is.
Seduction right there in the middle. EMP 5. Okay, cool.
I didn't realize how small my little thing was. I was like, oh, I should open it wider.
Okay, yeah.
I turned into, I don't know how to use a computer.
Well, yeah, so you're, giving it all you got. You're bending over, acting like that sexy damsel in distress, dropping things, and he's just like looking over. He's like, hey, girl, what's up? What are you doing around here? You need some help?
Yeah, my little track thing that I was in just dumped me out, said I didn't have enough money to get in a little taxi thing. Can I use your phone or something? And I'm trying to grab him by his neck, and I'm just reaching for him.
All right, hold on. Let me.
Because my main goal is just trying to grab him and wrestle him down and just pretty much put a zip tie on him. Or I can put him in a sleeper, but I have wrestling.
Can't seem to get the icon over there. Hold on, let me see. There it is. There you are. You see yourself there, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, and you should be able to move that around when you want, just by clicking on it and dragging. Or I know you're using the pad, not the mouse, or whatever you want to let me know. I can move it wherever you want to. But that's where you're at. You say that, he's just like, oh, he's like, okay. He actually comes out of the booth and like walks over to you. There's a little sort of halfway door here that he just kind of slides open to get in and out of the booth. He walks over and he's like, yeah, so what, you need a few bucks to get a cab and stuff? He starts kind of picking up, a couple things off the ground that you dropped, like your agent and a little notepad and shit. He picks up, he's like handing it to you.
I grab it with one hand and just kind of drop it again. And as he's trying to get it again, I try to grab his neck.
Okay, well, as he drops it and does that, you hear a big crash coming from behind the building. You hear it crash and some horns honking, and like then you hear like dude yelling and like some other guys yelling and some laughing and shit. There's definitely a commotion in the back.
That's the boys.
Yeah, and Dodger Curly, you guys can hear that. You guys can hear that from the warehouse away. But anyways, when that happens, the guy, completely like turns around. He's like, "Whoa, what the fuck was that?" And he turns around just at that same moment. So yeah, you're gonna get a bonus on that. But give me a roll. Give me your wrestling.
At this time, me and Curly are going to start walking towards her in the gate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just slowly and nonchalantly.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let me get you on there. Hold on a second.
Like, don't know what's going on over here. I work here. Just act like you work there. Very confident. Just keep walking.
There's Dodger. There's Curly. So you guys are kind of like walking down the sidewalk. Yeah, so he turns around and he's like, oh shit, what the fuck? I'm going to take that first roll. I see you clicked it twice by accident, but we'll just take the first one, which is actually better anyways. You got a 22.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Sorry.
Yeah, and he's got the negative detection.
Little button. Gotta remember to move my mouse away from it.
Yeah, you easily grapple him up. You've got a hold of him. He's just like, whoa, what the fuck? And he's just, you've got him wrapped up. He's locked up. You're in control. So what, Dodger and Curly, what are you guys doing?
So since she's got her, I'm gonna walk to the booth and try to, log in and see if I can interface with whatever's in there, and either
open the gate.
Yeah, either open the gate and see if we can figure out what's going on.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk over to Raven and the guard on the ground.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk over to them, and while she's wrestling him, when she's in full control, I'm gonna take his badge and radio if he has one on him.
Yeah, easily. You can remove that. She's in complete control. Curly, you're at the booth. If you want, you can go. You see, it's a hardwire.
The best meet cute.
It's a hardwire jack in. You can easily just jack into that if you want.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and jack into it and see if I can.
If he has a badge, does they have a scanner at the door right here that his badge will work on?
No, there is a badge,
like a key reader.
Yeah. There's definitely a badge, like kind of scanner. It looks like it's probably a key. It doesn't go to this gate, but inside you can see a clear fucking green and red button that opens and closes that gate in that guard booth. And Curly, when you hack in first, let me just finish that because you went over there. It was an easy hard jack in, but it's password protected. This little network sort of thing. So you got to give me.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do a backdoor.
Yeah, give me that.
I'm still holding on.
Yeah, and believe me, you're in control. So we're about to get back to you. I want to give you an action. I just wanted to get them in there, but we're gonna get back to you. You'll be able to choke them out, throw them down, drag them away, or just keep them wrapped up. You can zip tie them. You're in complete control. So just think about what you want to do there. But yeah, you just barely get around that. You easily get past that password. You're down to the next level. It's basically it was just a password protected control node. You see it controls 2 security cameras and an electric fence.
Okay, well then I guess I will go ahead and try to do a control on the fence first. And oops, that's not the right button. That's probably not great.
Yeah, you can't seem to get the fence off. You're not able to control that, but give me for the cameras.
Okay. Not good either. Dang.
Yeah, you're not you found these, but you're not able to control them right now. But it is an easy sort of retry. If you want to just kind of hang out, you can try again. If you want to.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and try.
There's also that button you could just open the gate.
Yeah, as he's typing in, I'm just gonna reach over and press the button.
Yeah, I'll let him do the gate.
Really,
I'll try to control the cameras
gate opens
again.
Yeah. Go for that again. Give me another. Well, let's get back to Raven, though.
Okay.
Oh, and just so you know, that is enough right there to control the cameras. But Raven, you got that guy wrapped up. What do you want to do with them? You guys are out there on the sidewalk. You can drag him in. You can knock him out. You can choke him.
I want to make sure he's zip tied. So zip tied up and then knock him out and then use his belt to tie around his mouth so he can't talk or scream.
Okay.
So that way he's out of put him back in, but away from, so they can't see him through the gate, but not out in the streets. Just kind of tuck him in get over there.
Okay, so you want to drag him in? Where do you want to go?
So I'm over here, so we got to bring him back towards the thing. So just bring him back maybe over here, just kind of out of the way.
Okay, cool. You can control that.
Yeah. Oh, I can. Yeah. There you go.
Well, that's still out on the sidewalk or whatever. You know what I mean?
Oh, so it's over here is where they're at. So I'm over here with him. So I'm trying to. I don't want to leave him on the sidewalk.
You want to put him in here, right?
You either want to get him inside this booth, or
Yeah,
inside the fence behind the booth or something. I would imagine. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to get him out front
right.
on the main sidewalk where anybody can drive by or see what's going on.
Yeah, let's
There you
just drop
go.
him off in the booth. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you drag him in there. That's about all that's going to fit in there. Is you dragging him in with Curly jacked in. Where are you going, Dodger? You easily open that gate.
Yeah, I'm gonna start walking towards the. I'm gonna start walking towards this door here because this is the next door.
Correct. Yeah.
And I'm monitoring the radio to see if the guy's coming over or anything. The one at the fence.
Yeah, no, you can still hear in the back, like, dude's like, oh shit, what the fuck? Like, you hear, like, commotion and stuff, and you can still hear, like, the truck is, like, revving, like, "Rrrr," like, obviously it's, like, still, like, against the building or wall or something's back there. Plus, there's the humming of the building. It's just kind of a loud, chaotic moment. But yeah, you drag that dude in. Curly, you've got control over the cameras.
So yeah, I just want to basically set them on a loop, so they're not seeing us. They're just seeing kind of the last few seconds of what they saw.
Yeah, I'll say, you were able to control it enough. These are just some basic security for the security guards to watch. It seems like they're relying more on the guards than the cameras. But yeah, you're easily able to kind of back the cameras up if just in case there was any footage of you guys walking up and just kind of put it on a pre-loop prior to that. It's going. So if anybody comes and looks or logs in or if it's anything like that, you're safe.
And then what I'll go ahead and do I'll do a cloak just to kind of hide that I was hooked up.
Okay.
So 10, and then I'll jack out.
Okay, cool.
And then I'll start following Dodger to the front door.
Okay. Yeah, just as you jack out, at that moment, Dodger, you do hear over the dude's radio, he has like a little comm, and it's like, and he's like, yo, man, you got to come back here, dude. This fucking truck fucked us up. What are you doing? Get over here.
I'm gonna cover the radio, but sort of keep keying it like the radio's not working. Like watching gate. I'll start on paperwork.
Okay, give me you got any type of role that will help convince this guy that was his voice? I know you're trying to cover it up with broken walkie-talkie stuff going on. That sound.
I got persuasion.
We can do that. Do that.
Yeah, I'll take persuasion. And I'll throw in luck too. So luck's +1 in this game, right?
Yeah, luck. You can use as many of the luck points as you want.
Okay.
But
it's just +1s.
Well, yeah, you use the luck points down within a day. However many you want, you can use all of them, or 1 point, or 2, or however many you have. And then the next day they replenish once you.
Yeah, for each point you use, I believe it's a +1.
Exactly.
Okay. You know what? I'll use 2 just in case because this is I don't feel like getting shot today. So let's see, persuasion. Huh?
It's day 1. No shot.
This is Rob. All right. So whatever I roll +2. 21.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, the guy, you hear him come back. He's like, yo, man, your radio's fucked up. Get that shit under control and get back here.
I was like, just keep more.
Yeah, he's
garbledness.
like, oh, fuck, man. All right, fine. I'll take care of this, man. God damn it. And you hear him, like, get off the thing.
Rumble.
I'm trying not to laugh.
Very professional, Raven. Very professional.
Yeah, and you've got that guy, he's, zip tied, and you gagged him, belted around his mouth, like you said. He's kind of, like, shaking and, like, moaning. He's like, and he's kind of, like, wiggling around like he seems pissed.
He's like, shut up,
He's
or
not
I'm going to knock you out.
Smack.
He's not enjoying this.
I'm gonna remind him. Do you really want to be knocked out by a little girl? Not gonna look good on you, dude.
Anybody have an intimidate?
I do, but this is too funny.
So yeah, I guess we'll
I have intimidate, you know?
Okay, give me that if you have
do
it.
you? Okay.
Oh yeah, you have the chip, and I forgot you got. Yeah, no, the second you're like, you really want to get knocked out by a girl, and he kind of like looks at her, and Val gives the chop, and yeah, he just kind of like shuts up and like kind of tucks his head down, and he's just kind of like curled up there on the floor. So yeah, move wherever you guys want to move. Let me know.
Yeah, I mean, I guess
I'm gonna take his security card and sort of see if it works on the door up here.
Yeah, it works. It's the it's the key to the door. When you slide it, it goes green. You can open the door.
I'm behind them with my my gun out, just making sure nobody comes out in front of them.
Just aim low, Raven. Aim low.
I am aiming low. I'm only gonna hit like an arm or something just to wound them. But I'm just making sure you guys don't get hit just blindly going into that door.
I'll let Curly go first.
The door opens. Can I use my like infrared and see if I can see like any sort of heat signatures or whatnot?
You definitely can't see any through the external walls, but once he opens the door, you can see it's a hallway. There's 2 doors on either side. No one's in that hallway. There's nothing coming from there. Just 2 doors. And you definitely hear that humming, much louder when you open the door. It definitely sounds like, 1,000 fucking computer fans running and AC units and shit.
Sure.
Some cooling systems.
So I guess we should probably
walk into
check
here
this
then.
room. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna turn. Can I use my motion detector? It has 20 square meter range. It is 70% effective. To see if anyone's walking around inside.
Yeah. Well, that can go through walls? Is it thermo or what is it?
Let me double check. What he just said. I guess it's just a motion detector, whatever that exactly means.
Yeah, I think that it's probably for spaces it can get through. I don't think that can read through a wall. I'm not sure.
Let me see. Implants. Detects motion, 20 square meter area, 70% effective. That's all it says on it. Let me see if I can get the description. Can be mounted in the palm or heel. So yeah, no, it doesn't give exactly the details.
Okay, yeah. Well, we'll say this then. Yeah, it kind of scans around. It picks up. What's the square meter? 20.
20 square meters, and it's 70% effective.
Yeah, you're not picking much up in this room. That from your location, which can only read to about this far out. About that far down. That's not to say there isn't anybody in there, but you're not picking anybody up close to you on this side or whatever. You can pick up some motion in here. So behind that door, there's some type of room. You can see some, there's some movement. There's a blip on the screen.
Yeah, I mean, because I also have thermograph as well as infrared, so like.
Okay, yeah. Then with thermo too, once you get into that hallway, you can see through those walls. Those internal walls are just, thin normal, internal walls. You can see through that. There's definitely a heat source coming from in here. In this room, it's nothing but fucking heat. It's probably a lot of computers, a lot of power, a lot of things going on. It's hard to kind of get a read on if there's people in there or what's going on.
Okay. We should probably figure out where this network 67 is. If this is a computer room, it might be in there.
Yeah,
but
I'll read the little signs on the doors if they have any.
No, there's no signs on the doors.
Horrible.
So I kind of, we should motion
there's
to
a green
Raven.
there's a red X. It says go here.
Yeah.
Well, some places list server rooms, but
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going to draw my pistol just in case, but sort of not walk in front of this door just to see if it has a window or not.
Yeah, I'll draw my pistol as
Yeah,
well. just in
no
case.
windows or anything. These are just closed doors.
All right, I'm going to toss.
The promotion going on over here. It's still loud over there. The horn going.
Over here where the truck went through. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, it's still
Yeah,
commotion.
you don't hear the truck anymore. It sounds like maybe this guard guy is taking care of whatever happened over there. Obviously the fence is probably fucked up, and maybe even the corner of the building. Who knows? Because you heard the big wreck, but you don't hear the engine revving or whatever. He's dealing with it, or
Okay.
who knows?
I'm going to toss Raven the radio, and I'll toss Curly the ID badge.
Yeah, and as you go to toss it, you hear over the radio, and he's like, did you see that shit? And then you hear like another voice that you didn't hear before, and he's like, yeah, just take care of it, man. You're already back there. Just take care of it. So there's obviously another voice on that radio.
All right, so after hearing that, I'm going to point to Raven that there's someone here, just in case, and I'm going to hold that door. I'm going to sort of just post up there. until Curly can go inside the other room with the key.
This room, you mean?
Where are you going, Raven?
Yeah.
Can you move your token easily, or do you want me to?
Yeah, I can move her.
Okay.
All right, so there's still, so the other security guard's still distracted over here with the guards. So we definitely need to get inside with you guys to make sure I'm more of a sharpshooter than you guys are, a little more stealthy to open up a door and shoot if that's the case. But my ears are a little. You guys all have sonic ear too, don't you? To hear things that's going on.
I just have motion detector.
I mean, I have, like,
So we can hear chatter a little more.
yeah, I have level dampener. That's just so stun bombs kind of thing don't affect me. But
All right. I'm gonna come in also and stand kind of in the doorway to make sure nobody comes up inside from outside. From this guy doesn't come showing up here because this is our only entrance. So I'm gonna prop up by the doorway
Okay.
Okay.
and just make sure nobody comes in and out. And hopefully you guys have a little bit more. Because if I'm inside, I won't. It's not. There's no help. I feel like we're all kind of stuck into each other. I think you guys can hold on your own for a second. If anything happens, I can always run. It's not that far from each other.
yeah,
Yeah, you can use your movement to get right there, you know?
Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna look out through the doorway and make sure nobody's coming in from our blind spot from the door.
Okay.
so should I try to go through this door now?
See if that badge works. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll go ahead and
You
use
stand away
the
on the side of it.
see if the guard's badge will open this door.
Yeah, it goes green. You can open it.
Okay, so I'll open it and kind of peek in, see if I see anybody, see what's in there.
Yeah, do you have some type of stealth? Give me a stealth roll.
Yeah, I guess it would just be under reflex? I have hide evade. I don't have straight stealth, I don't think.
Stealth is under dexterity. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have anything on that.
Okay, well give me a dex roll then.
So,
Your dex plus 10.
They not have, I guess you can't just roll a straight stat on the character sheet, which is kind of weird. That would be a fail.
Yeah, give me another d10. Yeah. When you crack the door and kind of look, and when you open the door, you notice there's a guy down here, and he kind of like turns another security guard, and he kind of like looks over in your direction. You just kind of peek in so he doesn't see fully. You see him look over, and he's like, "Hey, what's up?"
First day.
I'll just like let the door close
All right, you close the door
and be like, "Yeah, we might have a problem."
I'm gonna take the radio from Raven and sort of just say over it, "Hey, I need you to come out from the server room. I need some help outside."
All right, you hear over the radio, like, "Yeah, man, I just saw somebody. Hold on, I'll be right there."
All right, so I'm gonna have to change my position.
Yeah, and right then you hear over the radio, like, and he's like, "What's going on, guys?" There's another voice. Another
Different
one,
than the one
you
that was
haven't
over
heard
here?
yet. It's not this
Okay.
guy's voice. It's not, you know what I mean?
It's in a mysterious voice.
So there's one.
I'm gonna point Raven to point her gun at this door, and I'm gonna point my gun at this door, just so when they come out, it'll be a little bit easier.
Yeah, and I'll kind of aim my pistol as well.
Okay.
Are we
Just
Uh,
shoot to kill kind of thing, or just aiming at this point to like, hey, freeze?
These guys aren't worth the bullet. They're security. You
Huh?
saw what happened to the guy. These guys aren't worth the bullet.
So am I grabbing him, or you want me to put a bullet or a gun to his head and have him stand?
Just let them know that you mean business
Okay.
in the way you do best.
Hmm.
All right, right then, you guys are chattering. You're going through it. This door opens. This security guy steps through. Oh, no, it's not letting me turn him. Come on, here we go. There we are. Gotta finesse that dude.
I got my gun in his face.
Yeah, he opens it. he comes through and he's like, "Yo, what the fuck? Who's out here?" And he opens it. You're right there. You have the gun in his face. You just want to have it pointed at him.
Yeah, I have it pointed right into his face, and it's just freeze, or I'm
just
shooting.
gonna put to his face. I'm just gonna do that to him.
Okay, give
Shooting
me
right
a.
in the neck.
All right, yeah, give me a. Let's do a sort of cool, stand down sort of thing. Give me your cool plus 1d10 plus your rep. I mean, I don't think we even went over rep with individuals. I wanted to wait until we at least get through a session or two, kind of develop these players, and then decide what the group rep obviously is starting low, but individual reps might be a little bit different. So,
Where do you have your rep?
like I said, we didn't really go over much of that.
It's not really on the sheet.
Yeah, let's just give you a 2 for that for right now. That's probably going to change, but let's just go with a 2.
My cool is a 6.
Your cool is a 6, so that's an 8. Give me a 1d10.
1.
Okay. And just so you know, this guy did horribly, so it shouldn't take much. Let's see.
So 9 plus 8.
Yeah. Yeah, he just kind of like freezes, and he's just like, he did have a gun out, and the second you said that, and Dodger goes like this, he just kind of like puts his hands up, and he's just kind of frozen, and you see he's already sweating.
So does he have a gun in his holster or in his hand?
No, he's holding it in his hand. He's holding it up, and right at that moment,
I'm gonna take that out of his hand.
Easily, yeah. You easily take the pistol out. It's just a regular pistol, and right then you hear over the radio, it's like, he's like, "Yo, so what's up?" And then you hear another guy's like, "I'm taking care of it. What is he talking about?" Like you hear guys talking to each other over the radio, but different voices.
I'm gonna just give him a thumbs up and put the radio to his face.
Okay. You click it. He just kind of goes, I'm cool." And then you hear over the thing.
Just gonna nod my head.
What the fuck? What's wrong? Man, just okay, whatever. And then they just get off the radio.
So I'm gonna point Curly to go into the server room now.
So yeah, I'll kind of get squeeze by him and everyone else and confirm there's nobody else in here.
Yeah, you go in there. It looks like a big empty room. There's some vents on the ceiling. Huge sort of spiral column right here in the center. That's what that circle is. And there's kind of a circular staircase kind of graded around the edge of that goes up. This is about 5 or 6 stories tall. It looks like they're narrow stories, but it's just rows and rows and rows of fucking individual systems, individual networks, and they're all labeled. It's not like it's some big secret thing. This is probably where they're getting all their feeds from all the businesses and whatever they're doing, and storing this data. But yeah, you can see the 60s or whatever are a few rows up. You'd have to go up the walkway.
So yeah, I'll head up to that point where I look, looking for 67, I guess it is.
Yeah, you get up there. It's over here on the other side, a couple levels up, and you find it. There's a 67 there, and as you do that, this door opens. This other door, guys, back out here in the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
And
another guard steps out.
Yeah, I'm gonna sort of grab him by the shoulder, just sort of have my pistol at his waist level.
Yeah, it startles everybody when he steps out of there. So everyone's going to have to roll an initiative. So let's get everybody to roll initiative that's out there, at least Raven and Dodger.
All right.
Okay. Oh yeah, okay. So Dodger, you get to act first. Everybody was startled. There was like this brief few seconds, like about 3 seconds, where everybody just kind of was like, "What?" And now Dodger gets to react first. What's up?
How close is he? Is he like an arm's reach?
He's right there. I mean, you guys are right there.
It's like a tight hallway, doesn't it?
I mean, yeah. This is just a hallway. You can barely stand next to each other. Each one of these squares is 2 meters, roughly. So like this is a decent hallway where you can stand next to each other, but you guys were right next to the doors. When he stepped out, it was like face to face, like, what? Oh shit! Somebody's right here.
So I'm just gonna sort of put like I said, I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder, like the one that has let me see if I'm right. Yeah, so maybe if he's right-handed, I'm gonna put it on his right shoulder, and just sort of tap his like waist with my gun. Of everybody wants to go home tonight.
Okay. Yeah, give me a. Well, first off, Raven, what are you doing? So I want to get his reaction to that.
I was already in the midst of because I had my gun on his neck. So since
Right.
I startled, luckily I didn't have my gun down. I punched him in the face with my left hand. I just punched him, not try to punch him in the face out of reflex. But I hit the guard.
Which one?
Which one?
The one I had the gun, since I didn't have my finger on the trigger because he told me not to shoot. My
Okay.
startled. I swung my left hand since it's cybernetic. I went and punched him.
Yeah, so just out of reflex.
Yeah, out of reflex. I didn't mean.
I'm not even going to make you roll to hit him. He was already kind of under your control and intimidated. He was frozen. So just give me the damage on that. I think your cybernetic punch there might be listed. I can't remember.
Should be a
Cybernetic punch.
I mean, the damage should be by your body, but this is a cybernetic arm, which I believe has its own.
Did I do it right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yay!
Yeah, because you get 3d6, 4, 5, and 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Because I was like, ah!
Yeah, you easily punch him right in the face. Yeah, he falls down. He's bleeding pretty bad. He's not unconscious or anything, but you knocked out a couple teeth. His nose is bleeding. He's just kind of on the ground like, oh, shit, coughing up some blood, like his nose is going. Spits out.
I'm just gonna look at Val.
You're like, what'd you say?
I'm gonna look at Raven of that's just unnecessary, but okay.
She's very jumpy for a solo sometimes.
and that's gonna get you just a couple extra bonus cool points. Everyone you get Val gets a little extra IP or something. I got a bonus that if when you do something crazy, you get to be like, that's so Raven.
And actually, I just looked. I did have stealth. Not that it would have changed anything since I rolled a 1, but I do have stealth on this guy.
Nice.
Oh, okay, cool.
It wouldn't have changed anything because I rolled a 1, but
Yeah, it was bad. Okay, cool. So yeah, you knocked his teeth out. You got that. Dodger, give me a. Let's do your cool. I just want to see this guy's reaction to you tapping his waist with the gun. Give me that. And we'll just say for now, just like we did with Raven, just we'll add 2 rep to it. So just give me your cool plus that 2 plus a 1d10.
Cool plus 2. Okay. Was my cool is 9, so is that?
I rolled low, so let's see what this does.
Said it was 1d10.
Yeah, 1d10 plus your cool plus 2. So I think it's 11 plus 1d10 for you, right?
Yeah, got a 20.
Yeah, easily. Just like the other guy, this dude just kind of freezes up. In fact, he's just like, okay, and he kind of turns over his gun and hands it to you by the handle. My gun, sir.
I am going to put that in my waistband as well. Actually, I'm going to hand the second one to Raven, just because 2 guns in a waistband is going to go very badly.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. I found back in it.
So you got it. You guys were able to do that at least for right now. We're back to Curly. What's up? You're at network 67.
So yeah, I'll go ahead and I guess jack into it if I can.
Yeah, it's password protected. So.
All right. So yeah, I'll do
Give me that.
a back door on that, and I'll use a luck point, I guess, for that.
Okay.
It'll be +1. Wait, why did that?
Oh my God!
You even get a negative
How
1.
is that
No, it said it rolled an 8 + 0 + 6.
But how would that
That
be?
doesn't make any sense.
a
What's going
0?
on?
Oh, it's because it. Wait, what? I'm confused.
I am really confused by that. Rolling 1.
That's weird.
It said I rolled
1d10
1
plus
and then
6.
-8. I think that's a screw up on the sheet, maybe.
Roll it again.
Okay.
That was really odd. Let's see what it does again. Let's see the
That's
breakdown
weird.
of that.
See, that time it rolled
Oh,
just
see, look.
fine.
Yeah, that other one was 1 minus 1d10. So
Weird.
confused by that.
I don't know.
Oh, maybe because it critted a 1 and then it took away 8 from that.
Oh, you know what it is? I rolled a 1, I guess.
Yeah, and then it.
I don't know why it rolls.
But what's your interface? 6
Yeah, it's 6.
plus 0.
Says if the first So yeah, I guess if the result is 1 minus 1d10, so I guess I technically rolled
you
a
weren't
1
able
again.
to. Yeah,
Apparently, I rolled the 10s like early on, and then
Yeah, you weren't able to. You were trying to backdoor that.
yeah.
Yeah, you weren't able to. This.
I guess I mean I could use my second
You can.
net action.
Yeah, let's try.
I guess that would be the second roll that
would
I
be
did
the
then.
second one then. Yeah, that's fine. We'll do that. Yeah, you're able to get through the password. You get around it. So yeah, now with net running, and correct me if I'm wrong now, if you're past the password, right? Does that automatically take? Is that to get into the level 1, or because I've always played it like password is on the level 1.
So
and
what?
Now if you've got past that around it, you're on level 2. Is that how?
No. So the way I understand it is you can move between levels and it doesn't take a net action. You don't necessarily automatically move to the next level.
Okay.
So like what I was gonna say is like I guess my next net action, but I mean technically I've done my 2 that I get for this turn, so I don't know if there's other people that need to go, but I would do a Pathfinder to see what I can determine what levels exist and what might be on those levels.
Okay, then let's do that. So you're on the 1. Back to you guys. You guys are in the hallway. You know, one dude's on the floor, missing teeth, bloody lip and nose, fucking gagging on his own blood that Raven punched. Got the other guy sitting there that just gave up the gun, and he's just kind of sitting down with his arms crossed, like just, passing time. What are you guys doing, Raven and Dodger?
I'm going to motion to Raven to time to zip tie these guys up, too. She seems to enjoy it.
Yes, I do. I'm going to go ahead and zip tie them both together, not back to back, but like almost like hog tie them both. Put them on their bellies and hog tie them.
Okay.
No
they're
respect.
All hog-tied. They're back there on the floor. They're tucked out of the way. Hog-tied and out of commission.
Yeah, just stick them in there. And I wanted to go through their pockets and take out, see if they have any cash, anything. Might as well. I need money.
Yeah, they have their pass keys, the little to get through the doors.
Don't shame me.
I judge you.
One has €5 the other one had 20 on 2 separate cred sticks, and then you got €25 on sticks there. Normal shit. One dude just had kind of a wallet, some family pictures. The other dude had a student ID. They're just kind of low level security guys that probably just hired security just to watch the place.
All right, let's put it back.
I'm gonna tell Raven. I really hope they have dental after you.
I was like, he startled me, not my fault.
he kind of like he looks up. He's like, I'm a fucking student, dude. This sucks. He's like missing his teeth. He's all bleeding.
I'm gonna move my guy down here and sort of poke my head out, see if anyone's coming around these corners. And can I use my motion detector to see how close the other guy is at all?
Yeah, when you look out, you don't see the other guy. He's probably still dealing with the shit in the back. Who knows what he's doing? But you do see that this guy is out of the booth. He didn't make it very far. He's, maybe 6-10 feet away from the booth, still kind of zip tied and stuff. But he's like
doing the worm.
Yeah, slowly shuffling himself, like just half inch by half inch. You can see that, through the gate. You see him there.
All right, I'm gonna go walk over and put him back in the box.
All right,
I'm gonna do it very.
Well, while you're doing that, you're walking over to put him back in the thing. Let's get Curly.
So yeah, I'll do a Pathfinder, I guess.
Give me that. Let's see.
That'd be 12.
Okay, 12. Yeah, you can tell that there are 4 levels to this particular system. And you can't tell what's on the levels with that roll, but you can tell that there's 4 levels. You're on the first one, checking all this out.
Okay, then I guess what I'll do is just kind of in case, I'm going to go ahead and run Speedy Gonzalez.
Speedy
I want to say
Gonzalez.
Gonzalez, but it's like spelled Gonzalez.
No, I know. Speedy Gonzalez.
Gonzalez, yeah.
I imagine he was the guy who created the program,
Yeah. So I'm going to run that and just in case I need the extra speed.
Okay. Cool, you got that. So you're going down to the second level after you activate that? I mean, well, you get 2 Net action. So
So
Pathfinder.
Pathfinder and then activating the program. I can move to the
Exactly.
next level and see, and then see what's there.
Okay, yeah, you want to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get down there. There is a hellhound.
Okay.
He's waiting right there for you. Let's at least do that initial speed check and see.
Sure. So that would be.
Oh shit, I rolled pretty good.
So I'm gonna do 3 points of luck. This would be +6. It's 3 plus.
That's
What is
speed
it's extra
bonus.
4.
And doesn't the Speedy Gonzalez gives you?
It's an extra +4 to the speed check.
Okay.
So it'd be 18.
Okay, yeah, you win. Yeah, that was a good roll. But let's go back to Raven and Dodger. First off, Raven, what are you doing? Because Dodger went out there to deal with that.
There's nobody left in the building, right? So we just took out everybody.
Well, I mean, you're in the hallway. You can peek in this other door. When the guy walked out, it's still open. You can see over in this room. It looks like some type of like office and break room. Like there's a desk over here with a computer, and some monitors. And over here is just like a table and a bunch of snacks on it. There's like a fridge in the corner. You can see this door is open. It's just a bathroom. So yeah, it looks like some type of office and break room. Probably just the guards using and stuff. But that's what's in there.
Because I'm trying to look at any information I can look at, some paperwork or anything to try to trigger family or anything for my own personal gain.
Okay.
But I definitely shoot it first before I do any movement. I asked Dodger, do you hear any ruckus? Do you see any of this outdoor security guard to meet me? Do you need me to come out? Because the other guy's still lurking with the other.
Yeah.
I'm going to let her know not yet. Going to go fix your little worm.
Yeah, you can go over and drag the guy into the booth with your turn if you want. And Raven, when you get into that room to kind of check it out, you talk to Dodger about that. You're in the room. You're at the desk. The desk has monitors. You can see what the security cameras see. You can kind of see the outside security cameras are just on loop. It just looks like nothing is happening. Obviously what Curly hooked up earlier. And there's just like a normal, computer, desk, some generic like employee files and stuff, hourly clocking, and just normal file keeping stuff. Nothing that stands out, anyways. And Dodger, when you get out there to take care of the wiggle worm, you hear over the radio the other guy is like, "Yo," he's like, "Yo, cops will be here in just a little bit, man. We're gonna get this fucking truck out of here. I don't know who did it, but we're getting this. I'm handling it. I'm handling it, guys. Guys." He realizes no one's replying.
I think Raven has the radio still.
No, you have it. You took it.
I'm going to come back
Wait,
over.
Didn't you toss it to Raven at one point?
Yeah, I tossed it to Raven. So
Didn't you take it back from when we were in the hallway?
Oh,
I
you're
think
right.
you took it back.
Okay.
I did take it back. I told the other guy to come out the server room. So I'm going to
That's right.
come back over the radio in that sort of broken way of like, yeah, okay, roger that.
Okay, give me another persuasion.
All right, I'm going to spend another luck on this one just in case.
You got this.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. So what do you say? What do you respond? Hello? Anybody?
I'm going to say like, yeah, roger, waiting. We'll have the gate open for them when they come.
He's like, all right. He's like, you sound weird, dude. And he gets off the line. So yeah, he believes that.
Man, they really don't pay these guys enough.
So you want to drag that guy back in the booth over there?
Yeah,
That's what you
drag
were
him back
doing
in the
during
booth.
this? Okay.
So we're just going to crouch
Alright.
down, let them know everything's be okay. Don't worry. Just another night. You'll go home safe. Don't worry.
I'm gonna try to get out. Whose turn is it? It's a Curly. What are you doing?
You sure you're not going to raid the fridge, Raven?
I mean, if it's my turn, I got to deal with this
I gotta watch out
hellhound.
for this figure though.
Yeah,
You already stole
unless,
his lunch
unless
money.
there's something particular, you guys need to do, we're back to Curly. You drag the guy back into the booth. Are you going to stay with him, or are you heading back in? What do you
I'm going to sort of crouch.
I would say stay there.
Yeah, is this like see-through all the way, or
It's like a typical. Think of like a booth, parking garage booth. It's all wood and enclosed like little booth building, but there is windows on all three sides so he can see. And there's a little half door right here on that side of it.
so I'm just gonna crouch down right over here,
Couch
keeping an
underneath.
eye out. Yeah, so that way I can see here and here if the other guy comes,
Okay.
and I'll make it up from there. See what happens. I'll be the hero of the day.
All right, cool. You're watching the little wiggle worm. He's just kind of posted up back in the booth. Raven, nothing much in that office. Like I said, just the security monitors, normal business stuff, break room stuff. Was there anything in particular you wanted to do in there?
No, I just wanted to see if anything tried to check my memory or anything that paperwork that looks like anything that I would know.
No, nothing.
In there, I just end up leaving, and I'm gonna come out and try to hide behind against this wall, just in case the other guy comes back, and just wait for Curly.
Okay. Well, yeah. So you make it back out. As you go out, the two guards are still just
I'm gonna be lurking down.
posted up back here. The one dude's still bloody in the mouth, just sitting there kind of crying and holding his face. The other dude's just sitting there twiddling his thumbs, just kind of waiting for time to pass. He seems like he doesn't even give a shit about what's going on. But yeah, you head out there. We're back to Curly. You're face to face.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my giant, band hammer and try to, squish this wolf.
Okay, cool. Let's do it.
So that would be my roll. So 15.
Yeah, you hit. That's a hit.
All right. So that
Give
would
me the
be
damage.
3D.
And just so you know, he's definitely got that metallic voice repeating your name. He's like, Curly, Curly, Curly. It's a creepy program,
Not
Yeah.
at all ominous.
A little weird. So that'd be 7 damage.
Okay, nice.
And then I assuming it's still up, which I'm guessing it is, I'll
Yeah.
go ahead and zap it.
Okay, cool. Let's roll that.
That'd be just that. So 15.
No, you go to zap. He dodges it.
Okay.
So yeah, you hit him with the first band hammer. It shook him up. You see like digital blood sparking out and shit. He dodges the zap. Yeah, he goes to attack you.
All right.
He lunges at you.
So I'll do my.
And does it describe? I didn't see a description of the hellhound's attack. Is it like bite? Let's say it bites and swipes at you there.
Yeah, I would assume
Attacks
it.
like a
It.
crazy werewolf style beast.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
So yeah, it's
Ooh.
described as a huge black metal wolf.
Well, I did horrible. I rolled a 1 initially. So what did you get?
So it would be just my interface, I guess. So 8.
It's just your interface.
Yeah.
Plus 10, right?
I mean,
I
no,
crit
that
failed
is with my
anyways.
interface.
Even if it was an 8, that oh, okay, that has the plus 2 in there. I mean, you still successfully dodged it.
Okay.
I crit failed anyways, but I was just curious. So that's your interface plus D10 right there, right?
Yeah, so
Okay,
that
cool. You
it
rolled a 2.
doesn't that's just it doesn't take the speed into it. That's only for like the initial.
Yeah. I'm still getting the net running in red and how this is.
Oh yeah,
is
I mean
going,
it's yeah.
Okay, cool. So those are your 2 actions, right? You did
Yep.
your all right. Yeah, and he attacked. So back to Raven and Dodger. What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna let them know over the radio that we have probably police en route. So hurry up.
Okay, yeah, you guys hear that on your agents, your little incom things. And we'll just say you guys, as a working team, at one point invested in little micro earbud style, however you want to describe
Yeah,
it.
I mean, I have
You
a
guys
radio
easily
link
talk
built
to each
into
other.
my ears, and then
Yeah.
it also can go on I have a Times Square marquee
Okay.
on my eye, so I can just
And
see
I
it.
bought
don't even have to hear it.
I bought the comm mastoid, and I think Raven has one too, or she has the audio ears too.
Yeah, she has the ears, or the ear. So yeah, easily. You tell them, Raven, Curly, you hear Dodger tell you, cops are probably on the way.
Curly, what
So
do
there's
you
no probably about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
do? You need help? What's your
But
status?
as you know, that gives you 5 to 10 minutes. If there's heavy traffic, even longer than that. Who knows if they're treating it like an emergency or not? Obviously, there was no gunfire and crazy. So who knows? Could be 5 to 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Who knows?
Sure. Yeah, I'm just working on getting rid of this hellhound.
Don't lose too many brain cells. You don't have that many.
So what are you
Yeah,
doing,
try
Raven?
not to.
What are you doing, Raven?
Well,
You're just gonna
if
post
he
up
doesn't
out
need
there?
assistance from any of us, then I'm gonna have to try to get the. Where's that other guy? The security guard. He's still in the back dealing with the other guys.
Yeah,
what
well, he has a giant truck through his fence. I think he has to watch it. Hopefully, he has to watch it.
Yeah,
So he's by himself. There's nobody else with him.
Yeah, he was by himself from what I remember
As
saying.
far as we know.
yeah. Based on the radio chatter that you've heard so far, you've only heard 4 voices, and it definitely seems like the guy in the back is waiting on police to show up. He's the one kind of posted up, like Dodger said, watching the huge hole in the fence. You know what I mean? Back there with the wrecked truck.
I'm attention to him. So if he still doesn't know we're here, so I'm just gonna still lay low.
Okay.
If Curly doesn't need any assistance in there, there's nothing I can really do.
Yeah, you can't really net run and help with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm
You can carry his brain dead body out later, but that's another story.
yeah, I'm just gonna pretty much lay low and just listen out for that guy to make sure if he decides coming down, then I can stiffly come around the corner. But I don't want to move from this little corner here.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll wave to you.
Yeah. So you guys are posted up.
Crouching, just like hanging out in the corner, just waiting.
Okay, cool. Yeah, give me a Curly. We're back to you. What are you doing?
I'm just gonna take my sledgehammer, my big band hammer, and try to hopefully finish it off soon.
Hell yeah. All right, go for it.
It'd be 13 total.
No, you miss them. You fail.
All right. So then I'll just do a zap.
Is that 13 or no?
It'd be 9 on that, unfortunately.
Yeah, you miss on him again. Yeah, you're missing him. He's dodging. He's moving. He's hustling, and he goes to attack you.
All right. Yeah, 9.
Yeah, it's a hit. Yeah, he's able to get a bite off at you.
All right.
Oh no.
We're all listening.
Yeah, seven damage,
All right.
and that's direct. No SP can save you.
Yeah.
Net.
Alrighty.
So over the comm, you guys kind of hear Curly like,
Yeah. God damn it.
He's gonna forget a few weeks.
So yeah, back to you guys. You guys are just posted up outside. Nothing really happening. Yeah, at one point, a couple of dock workers walk by. They just kind of glance over, but they don't even fucking notice. They just keep walking.
I love this neighborhood.
Yeah, they're minding their own business.
Yeah, and I'm still in my hoochie mama outfit with my blonde wig, so they're just probably just seeing me crouching down, like, oh, she's just peeing.
They didn't even notice, honestly. They just looked over. They're not really paying attention to the area so much, but there was a chance there. But they didn't notice anything. But yeah, back to Curly. All the action is on you, my friend.
So yeah, pretty much the band hammer again. I'm going to use a luck point on this.
Okay.
Come on, Curly.
Just so
I
you
got
know,
time for this.
You can
How
do
11.
it.
luck points.
Yeah.
Is that it?
So
11?
only 11 total,
That's
unfortunately.
fine. I crit failed on that roll, man. You did great. I
Oh,
just got a
okay.
7. So, yeah, give me the damage.
That'll be
I was about to
11?
say it too, and as you were saying the luck, I was like, I shouldn't say that. Then he won't use the luck. Like,
Yeah.
I was almost giving away a little too much. There. I was excited for you.
So
Yeah.
11 damage.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
Nice to
that was a huge hit to him. You see this hellhound kind of shriek out a digital shriek and a bunch of sparks flying out. He's still standing, but he looks like he's on his last leg.
All right. Well, then I'll go ahead and try zapping it and finish it off.
Okay, go for it.
So 10.
Nope. Yeah, you miss. You miss on that.
All right.
All right, everyone else just staying put. Can we just continue with this battle, Raven and Dodger? Just interrupt if you want to do something. But for the most part, you guys are posted up outside waiting.
Yeah, we're listening.
Yeah, you're just listening to Curly battle.
We're just trying to make sure we don't hear the cops coming, and and just got my ear to the ground. Make sure
Hellhound goes for another attack on you there, Curly.
All right. So it'd be 10, I guess, defense or whatever.
Yeah, he misses. He goes to bite and he misses.
All right. So then I guess I will do a band hammer again.
Okay, you gotta get.
So 15.
Yeah, that hits. Give me damage.
12.
Yeah, you hit him with the band hammer. You can describe how it goes, but you destroy.
It just you see it, just the sledgehammer just comes right down and just he sees pixels, voxels just explode out.
Nice. He turns into a million tiny little cubes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
he's done.
I'll go ahead and go down a level.
Okay, down there you see a control node. So it looks like a security camera.
Okay.
Give me your interface. Let me see about this control node.
All right. So it'd be 9.
Now you can't seem to get control over it or see exactly what's up with it.
All right.
At least not
for
this
now.
round. Not this.
I'm just gonna go down to the last level.
Okay, you go down there and there's a file.
Okay. So I look
outside, nothing's going on outside, guys. Same old shit. Only.
I'm just going to the guy's agent, looking at his family pictures, saying that's cute.
You're going on social media and joining weird groups and like following weird people with his account. You're doing weird things.
So since I'm at a file, presumably this is the file that we need to grab at 101.
Yeah, this is definitely the bottom level. And you're like, we'll say you're about, a minute away from 101. You guys haven't had any major hiccups during this. You haven't even had to engage in serious battle. You've been lucky with some grappling and some catching people off guard. So I'll say that, you're ahead of the game here. You got, you can call the shot here right now. If you want to just tell me, hey, it's 101. I want to try to open this file and jack it or whatever, we can do that.
I mean, I'll just, I think the way, unless there's something different, I'll just at 101 grab the file.
Yeah.
And, throw it on my cyber deck.
Yeah, you can do that. You grab it easily.
And then, I'll kind of do the Johnny Mnemonic method of not looking at the file, just grabbing the file.
Yeah, you can do that. I mean, you don't have to. You don't have to ID it. You don't have to ID it now if you don't want to at all. But you easily grab it. You
can always ID it later too. But
right, it's 101. You grab it. I'll also say like when you grab it at 101. You notice like within that time, like your own net running knowledge of how things work, you can kind of see the system turning and shifting like it was gonna pull that file. You got it just in time, right at the perfect moment.
Tape deck as it,
exactly, yeah,
split in and grab it.
Exactly, and there's nothing there, and it kind of puts in the new feed.
So yeah, I'll grab that, and then I don't necessarily need, we should get out of here, so I'm just gonna jack out.
Okay.
And start heading back. I'll radio to the team saying, "Yep, I got the file at 101. I think it's time to vacate the premises."
Okay, cool. Yeah, you guys easily. These guys are intimidated. They're still down. One dude bloody. Other dude doesn't give a shit. You're easily passing them and getting out.
So yeah, as I pass both of them, I just my quirky, I just pat each of them on the top of the head and just as I walk by.
So kind.
Yeah.
Duck, goose.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just looks at you and shakes his head like, fuck, dude.
And then
the other dude that's bleeding doesn't even look up. He's just
like whatever.
Yeah, I think he's in too much pain to worry about anything else right now.
So yeah, I say we get out of here.
Okay, cool. You're out front. I'll say when you get out there, you can hear in the far distance, you and at least Raven, you guys have the enhanced hearing. You can hear in the far distance, not close, but in the far distance, some sirens going off. That happens all over Night City. It's not to say it's for this, but you do know cops are probably on the way here for the fence issue. But you can't hear it with the naked ear. It's not even that close yet. Because Curly was pretty swift with getting that file and getting out. So not a lot of time has passed, is what I'm saying.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna motion to Raven, tell her to toss me the pistol that I gave earlier.
All right. I toss it to
I'm just gonna put the pistols I collected in the drawer in the office, and I'm gonna start walking away. No need to carry cheap stuff.
Yeah, I go ahead and throw it to him, and then I'm gonna walk off, and I'm gonna grab my jacket and stuff that I threw off to the corner, and put my Raven clothes back on, and just kind of drift off. My hair changes back to all black, and I just wander off. We kind of go our separate ways, and we'll just meet at Joe's later.
Okay, cool. You guys meeting at Joe's or back at that West?
I want to go. I rather.
At the
What do you guys
West
think,
Hill
Joe?
Gardens apartment or back at Joe's? Where are you guys going?
I'd rather go to. No, these guys are probably going to go to Joe's afterwards.
Yeah.
Let's go back to my apartment.
Yeah,
Take my
that's
car.
a good idea. A little more private there.
All right. Well, I'm gonna start walking down the street when you just can pick me up down the street. I don't want to go straight with you. We'll just kind of mosey on, trying to pick me up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say like a tactful fucking force of been there, done that before. You guys have walked out, went your separate ways, grabbed the car, came around. The second you pull up, you almost don't even come to a complete stop. You just slow down. Raven, very slick, opens that shit, slides in, closes the door. You guys drive off. So yeah, you guys successfully got the file and everything. You're back at West Hill Gardens, or I should say on the way back because that's going to take an hour drive. Are you sending this file to the guy immediately, like you requested? What are you guys doing? You guys are in the car on the way back.
Did he ask for it? He said he wanted it like immediately afterwards.
That's what he said.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. We'll hook up with them. All
Do you want me to drop you off at like a data term? Just upload it from there and keep moving.
Yeah, just kind of a data term that we can get quick access to. That just send him a copy or send him the file.
Okay. Yeah, you easily can do that. You can go to a data term, upload it, send it. You send him the file. Did you ID it? Did you look at that? You said you wanted to do that.
I'm not gonna. Nope, didn't ID it.
Okay.
He didn't ask us to look at it. He just wanted a copy of it. It's safer for everyone that.
The less you know about it, the less.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's a
cool.
Johnny mnemonic method.
Yeah. The second you send it, within seconds, you hear the cha-ching of your agents. The rest of the half payment came through from the Merc board account. He paid.
Oh no, I wanted cash. This ain't no digital. This is cash.
Yeah.
This is a cash game. I'm smarter than that. I'm not going to be tracked back.
So yeah, it was sent through directly to the account. You guys got it. So success, man. You guys easily got that file. Well, I shouldn't say easily. Curly did take some damage. He had some,
little damage to the brain, but
yeah, not
Curly's
bad.
drooling.
yeah, that's
And I'll
that's
tell
to be
you,
said. That's that happens.
exactly. And I'll tell you, it wasn't that bad because the fact that the only damage and loud fighting happened in the net versus meat space is great because I definitely had some plans aside from cameras and sort of pre-triggers that you guys avoided and were able to hack and finish. I had some other things that you guys successfully avoided and didn't really have to get into too much of the beef. You guys were tactful and that was awesome. And Curly, even though you did get in some of the fights in the net, you did well, so that was great. And that was the tougher one. There was another system and certain things or whatever, but that was the toughest one you took on and you got it at least. That was great.
I'm proud of you,
Good.
Curly.
Good
We'll
job.
be
Curly.
over.
Yay, Curly.
My tech hair, I'll kind of change it, red, just be like, random change of color.
Yeah.
His super curly hair, like it's, his tech hair is more curlier than even his, hair originally was. Just he like I said, he owns the name.
Yeah. It gets tighter with each successful mission.
Yeah.
So like by the end, it's just these hard knots just into your skull. That's funny. Oh yeah, and speaking of hair, a couple things I forgot to mention before we got started too. I had a couple I won't say like fan mail or anything like that, but like a couple people hit me up on social media. One asked about my broken foot and toes. I guess they saw some of the posts. But yeah,
I did see something about that.
Yeah, somebody hit me up about that, and yeah, I'm not doing crutches. I did it on the first couple of days. I'm kind of just walking flat-footed and real careful, but I broke my two little toes, and it looks like I fractured the top of my foot. It's all bruised and fucked up. So yeah, that did happen. And then the other person asked about if I still had my dreads. A friend from Florida when I did, because I had dreads and you can't really see them in the video. But yeah, I still have my dreadlocks. They are down to the floor.
Wow.
Oh wow! I thought I have long hair, but nowhere near that.
Yeah. I have.
That's a whole other beast.
Yeah, I stopped combing my hair July 4th, 1995. And
Wow.
Val can vouch. My beautiful wife Val, who plays Raven. I cut inches off every few months, if not a foot. To keep it from dragging on the ground. They go right down to my feet, so I just trim it to keep up with it.
Wow.
But that was it. I did want to answer those questions because I did get those messages, and I wanted to put that in the live stream. I thought that was cool to be able to interact with some people that have been watching our streams.
That's awesome.
Yeah, the only
That's
other thing I
great.
wanted to mention, make sure everybody saw my badass shirt.
Yeah,
My
that's
Militech.
awesome.
Hell yeah! It's,
I
know
was
it's-
scared.
You guys are seeing it backwards in roll, but I reversed the video on our stream so other people can actually read it. But yeah, my Militech shirt. I had the Arasaka one on for Team 1 on the last live stream, so I had to put this one on for this one.
Too funny.
Not that I'm
I have a
picking sides. I love both.
Yeah, I have a bunch of little icons that I use for work, and I switched it recently from my thing of the week, which was Spawn, to the Arasaka symbol, just
Nice.
for the sake of changing it. So
Oh, I love Spawn too, man. I know you can see all my comic books and Mad magazines, my collection stuff behind me. But
I was wondering what those were.
yeah, I have like every Spawn comic and
Nice.
all the side stories and things that they came out with. I have all that shit. I love Spawn.
did you get in on the Todd McFarlane Kickstarter?
No. The
no,
recent
there was
one.
Kickstarter.
Yeah, he recently had a Kickstarter
Yeah, no.
releasing Spawn, the original action figure.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I
awesome.
saw some ads for it and stuff, but I didn't get in on that.
Yeah.
No, I collect all these comic books and Mad magazines and Garbage Pail Kids and Pops and coins and all this shit, man. It's like I didn't want to start adding in, even though those figures look so badass. I would love to own all the Spawn figures and shit, but man, that's just it's too much. I gotta stop, you know.
Yeah.
Collections can run rampant sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, mine's usually Star Wars stuff. I have an entire thing of Star Wars figures to my
Hell yeah.
left. So
Awesome. Well, great, guys. Thanks for playing. Once again, anybody tuning in, make sure you like our video, share the video, go to youtube.com/Mulligan Live, subscribe to the channel, like and share the videos. I can't say it enough. It really helps. It helps build the Cyberpunk community. This is more than just a game, at least for me. I know it is for a lot of people that play. It's a stress relieving thing. It's much needed in this time with all the fucking stress and shit going on in the world. So we really appreciate the support. Hopefully you guys enjoy watching and give us some love. So, but yeah, thanks for watching, tuning in. Thanks you guys for playing. And
It was fun playing.
we'll play
yeah,
again.
that
thank
was
you
great.
for roughing.
Hell yeah. Thanks,
Good
guys.
guys.